Hello, everyone. Sam is here from creativetrading.system.com. Making this a small video about basically I want to show the daily range and how to use it and a new function that we add in our CTS7 EA robot, right? So let's get started. And on this one, this is a Telegram. I posted a couple of charts yesterday. This is on the 28th, which was Sunday opening. I posted this pound USD and then euro yen that is going to drop. And you can see here the USD yen that is going to drop from here to here. And pound yen, I have it somewhere. I don't know. I can't find it. Then the euro USD weekly chart, all of that. So pay attention to this one that I'll show that, for example, USD yen. It is going to drop from here to here. I think I have it open here as well. Let me see if okay, this is the chart, right? So this was the chart I made, and no, this is after what happened, right? This was made on the Saturday. Saturday, I made the chart when the market was closed. That okay, this is 1.618 extension, and it may drop to 47.71, or somewhere here. And doing so, obviously, is going to drop, and then we look for short, like it says here, after having a reversal candle on 40, which we already had that on Friday, right? And what we need to do is wait for a 7-minute. First entry would come from 7, and if it and wobble a little bit and then continue dropping all the way down, then it will give a 20-minute entry as well. So then we take the 20-minute afterwards. So these like a 2 entries every swing or turn. Right. So usually the first one from 7-minute chart that will do the job. Right. So what really happened here? It came down like this so far, right? A little bit more to the downside. And then when it was coming down, let me show you that, that's exactly what I did on with the 7-minute chart. I placed my expert advisor, CTS7 robot, and it took the trade, and this was the entry, right? So this is a sell entry here, and when it was coming down on the 28th Sunday, and it gave me the entry here, and it dropped. So it was dropping here, but I recorded the chart, just show the entry and all of that, and it is 55 pip at that time, but I didn't close the trade then. I wanted to make it continue. But why? So many people ask me that, when I have the trades, for example, like, 100 or 120, 130 pip trade, why I didn't close earlier, like, 50 pip, 60 pip, 70 pip, what make me take it all the way to 100 or more, right? So I explained that so many times before, but this one, because many people probably didn't understand. So I wanted to show, and I added that feature that I mainly use to hold the trades for the longest time, or the uh, uh, big amount of pivots, right? And what was the main reason? There are some, several factors, but main reason is the daily range, right? And I explained that so many times already. That what is the daily range? Every pair has a different daily range. The movement in within the 24-hour period from top to bottom, that is the daily range, and everything has different. Now, the USD yen daily range, if I show you on this broker here, that the USD yen, this is the my expert advisor or indicator, shows the daily range. So daily range average is 122 for this pair, USD yen. 122 pip, it moves every single day from top to bottom, either direction, right? So it depends on the fundies. If the USD gets weaker, earlier we have in the news, for example, early in the morning, and then it start to drop, then all day long it's going to drop and then try to go very close to the daily range. Now, this yesterday means Sunday, when we open the market, and Sunday usually is like a half a day. Uh, it doesn't count market open and all of that. But today, like Monday, what happened is that so far you can see that it has done 104 pip already, right? So that means very close to the daily range, and that's what really happens. And either the pair will go and hit the daily range, or 20, 25 pip more or less. It depends on the fundies and the strength of the move. Right. Sometimes a little less, it closes, or sometimes it goes even more than that. Now, the entry that you have to calculate that where is your entry in the day during the day, right? If the time of the entry you already or the pair already have moved like 50, 60 pip in one direction, then what you have left is maybe another 60 pip, right? And you know that after reaching the daily range, pair may stop and reverse or for a retracement. So you don't want to lose those 60 pip profit or maybe 50 pip or 60 pip and you close only for 50, 60. But what if you know that the day just started and right there you got the entry? Right? And you know that there is a reason, there is a fundy, either USD getting very weak or and yen start to get strong, and the pair is going to drop. So for that day, if you look at it, that if you got the entry early, maybe like you already have travel, like pair has only traveled like 10 pip in the day, right? So then how much left is 112 pip from the daily range. So when you make the entry, now you have a possible shot at 110 pip trade. So when you hold to like 70, 80, 90, you have to decide that, okay, is it enough for me and very close, getting close. And if I, miss and I look at the other way, then you may reverse on me. 90 pip, 80 pip, 70 pip, that's more than enough, especially for Monday. Close the trade, right? But not 30 pip or 40 pip, right? And many people do that, and leave a lot of pips on the table, right? So that's why. So when this thing started to drop, it gave me the entry on Friday, by the way, right? When I made the chart and I knew that it has gone way to the upside, then had a reversal candle and the entry. So I took the entry on Friday, but it didn't move much, and it stayed the market closed. But I knew that it has gone so much to the upside, 161 extension level, and it must be dropping, right? And 90% chance that it's gonna drop. So I, left it alone, and then said, so let's see, when the market opens up on Sunday, that if it's gonna drop, and it did. So far, it is right. And then I got my entry based on that, right? I just showed you that, okay, this was my entry there. But I didn't close. Why? You see this vertical line here on this computer, I don't have that my special daily open line, the white dotted line. So I have drawn this one. So this is the day cutoff line, right? So when the new day, so this was the entry late Friday, and then you can see here that this is Sunday starting to this week. We're starting from here. And as I was expecting, that it's going to drop. So it started to drop. But notice that right here, my entry is right at the beginning of the day. So I have a shot at 122 pip altogether, the whole daily range. That's why when I recorded this chart on 55 pip, I didn't close. I let it go. Now, I want to show you that I added, see on here, you don't have any daily range indication, right? But I added in my CTS7 robot that daily range that it will, when you apply that CTS7 on the chart, because here you can see that I'm using the other one that 7 minute live, right? So it's not there. But in CTS7, it's there, and it already draw as soon as you apply the CTS7 on the chart, it will draw the top and the bottom target for the daily range. For example, if the price is here, then let's say if it's gonna go down, so the day high is this, and it will calculate the daily range, and it will draw 120 pip from top to bottom all the way, and then draw a yellow mark there. Right, that would be the downside daily range, and then if this is the low right now, for let's say for the price was here, and you drop the CTS7 on the chart. So this was the low, this was the high. So from here, 120 pip, how much? Draw a yellow line. It will draw the yellow line, and then from here, let's say the bottom of the day, and if it goes for some reason to the top, how much is going to be, where is going to be the 122 pip altogether? It will draw the yellow mark over there as well. Right now, as the price move, that also, if it has to, it will adjust itself. If not, then it will stay there, and then until the price reaches to very close to one of those level, right? So the USD yen is supposed to be dropping, So when I used that, the same chart, even after this one, I said, well, let me see that, if I can show on the chart. So I, switch. I copied the CDS5 and from the other computer, and then I added into this one, in this MT4, and then I applied that, and then I recorded the chart. Let me show you that the same chart, same entry, but to the max, right? So that like this. So the same entry, same chart, right? USD yen, and then you can see 7-minute chart on the 29th. That was 28th, right? Sunday. So now this just recorded a little while ago. So I didn't close here. It was here 55 pip, right? What is the reason? Because when I see that, this is the daily range. So when you draw this CTS7 here, it also draw these daily range low and high. The top, the bottom of the daily range, if the pair goes to the downside, where the daily range is going to end. And if it goes to the upside, where would be the daily range target? So this and this. So now this is very convenient now that every time I make the entry, I know that how far I can go, how far this pair can go according to the daily range, right? And like I said, that 90% of the time, you will see that the pair goes very close to the daily range, okay? And if there is no other news to, change its direction. So for example, if it's dropping all of a sudden, after I think that Trump is about to speak and it already started to speak, right? And it can, USD start to get strong and then it will go boom to the upside. That's different. But if there is no other news and there's the news came out earlier and then pairs start to drop, then it will go all the way to very close or hit. Most of the time I hit the daily range, but if not, then very close to the daily range. So since my entry was, you can see here that it was right there as soon as the daily range started, then I had a shot at 122 pip trade. And then I can see here now, I can see by physical eyes that where is the target if it continued to the downside. So it came down here, right up there, then came down and says, okay, now it's wobbling here, right? And it's very close to the daily range. So now is the time maybe to close, don't get greedy, right? And the second question for me to ask myself is that is 90 pip enough from this pair today? And, given that I have other, trades as well. So the answer is yes, of course, 90 pip is more than enough, right? So what the hell with it? Who needs stress? And very close to the daily range. It is right now almost like 1:30 p.m. So I recorded the chart around 1 o'clock, I guess, right? So the volume is already gone. The daily range is almost finished, almost, not 100%, but almost, right? It says here also that the status the daily range is active means that either side, the daily range is not hit just yet. So it's still room to go, but it may not go. And then again, the question is that 90 pip enough? Yeah, okay, enough. Close the damn thing. That's it. And then wait for, right now it's 1:30, 5 o'clock, the day close, and the new day start, and the new daily range is available for you to trade again, right? And then that day, we will see that if it wants to go to the upside or downside, and then it will travel again 120 pip for that day. Around, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. Right? Like for example, here, if it stop here, not dropping anymore, then we can say that it moved 90, 95, 100 pip, very close to 122, right? Maybe tomorrow it will move 130 and then 40, who knows, right? It depends on the fundy. But this is a very good idea to hold the trade for the longest time or for the max amount of pippage that you can squeeze from a day. Not, and my style is, that, in and out every single day. The day starting, and then I see where the heck my 40-minute chart stays standing and what to expect. So I'm making my charts ahead of time. Similarly, I made this, if you remember, the pound yen, right? And it is already here. Let me see if I can, yeah, see that? It is already here. And I did the same thing with this one as well. And its daily range right now is a little bit less, but it's not moving. Now, yesterday it moved more. And then today it's only, on Monday from the 5 o'clock cutoff date. It's moved so far 11 pip, right? The daily range you can see. So 82 and 11, you can combine that. That much is the movement from the Sunday and Monday together here. and it's not, it has reached to the target, means like my analysis target. So it's not moving much, but I ended up having the GJ. If I have it open here, let me see, UJ here. Maybe after this one. Where the heck is GJ? GJ did the same thing. Let me see here. Okay, so GJ entry is right there, right? It came down here, CTS 7, and you can see that, the daily range, according to this one, it came down, it ran up, and then it came down, and it's only 55 pip here. It was more than that here, but I didn't close. That's how if you are very close to the daily range, it should close. If not, then this is what happened, right? So it will retrace and then the new day start. But it's still, 55 and that 90. I close both of them, bye-bye, and then I'm waiting for the next move. Let's see what happens on the next day. So I hope that you got the idea that this is how to use the daily range. This is the purpose of it. And now it is inside. It is built in. The codes are there. It is built in as soon as you drop. See, here is 7-minute live chart. If this year, the lines are not showing here. But then the other one, you can see clearly that those, where's the USD? And that here, this is CT7, right? The new one. And the codes are here. So as soon as you drop, with everything else, this one also mark here, and the status, is, Omer did this, but I don't like it. It should be, range status should be, equal to active or, not active. He had it the other way, status range active. No, it should be range status equal active. So I'll have him change that. But this is just wanted to show that this is a very, very good and important. Even, you make the entry somewhere here, let's say, for example, then you can see clearly that, okay, this much range is gone and I have only shot at this much. So it comes down from here to, let's say, here, and then start wobbling. You're closing from here to here, you probably have only 50, 55, just like pound yen. I just showed you the 55 pip, I closed. Right? People would ask me that, why you didn't close, you hold the trade that one for 90 pip, but the daily range is not allowing it, right? So that's how it is. So sometimes I close, you see, I don't record the chart before less than 50 pip. You know that, right? You will never see me. I have a lot of them which I close like 40 pip, 30 pip, 35 pip. If they're not moving, I close them, but I don't record those charts, right? At least 50 pip or more. So that is the reason. So these are, for example, here, this one has 122 daily range. Let me see, Euro Yen, you can see it also is supposed to drop, but we had Euro news last night, and it came out, it went up a little bit, right? So it got stronger a little bit. But the daily range here is 101. Pound Yen, the daily range is 118. So Pound Yen and USD Yen almost the same. Pound Aussie daily range is 116, very close to, pound yen. And Euro Aussie daily range is 104, right? So wherever your entry is, then if you can manage that. So by the way, this one is setting up very nicely. This is, fib here, 78.23, and between 38 and 23, and then it can go easily into this area. So I will see that if we have a reversal candle here, then I will look for my entry if I get it. Then, only then, right? First, we need a 40-minute setup, and then second, we need the proper setup on the 7-minute entry setup, right? 40-minute reversal, after that, 7-minute setup. So these are the filters that I have in my system so that you can avoid the wrong entries. And obviously, of course, that none of my EAs are 100% automated. They are like 90% automation. Automation is there. They do all the things that, automation automated. But the thing is that you have to know that when to drop those expert advisor CTS 7 on the 7-minute chart and 20-minute chart for the entry and which direction. So here comes my analysis for that purpose, right? Just like here, I'm doing my analysis on a 40 and expecting that this thing probably going to bounce. And if it does, I need a 7-minute entry. And if I get one, I'll make it and then look for the daily range movement. You see that average daily range is 116. And yesterday it did a little more than that. Pound yen USD did a little less than that. and this one ended up doing 137, right? Instead of 116, even more than that. And today, so far, it has moved 92, right? So this is how it is. So wherever your entry is, you look for your target according to the daily range, right? I hope I explained it very clearly now this time, and I'll keep this video. And now, if the target questions and anybody asks me, then I'm just gonna okay, watch this video. There are many factors, the other factors, obviously fundies, you must have the setup on a 40-minute chart and the fundy that, okay, if USD yen need to drop, either you need a source or a force that will make USD weaker or yen stronger, right? If that is the case, this pair is going to drop. And if it start dropping, you look for the daily range of how far your entry is from the target of the daily range, and hold to your trade, right? Don't close it like 25 pip, 30 pip, that thinking that, okay, it's going to reverse on you. No, it's not going to reverse on you unless there is news for USD or yen in the opposite direction, right? Unless, if not, then you already have the news like earlier in the morning, or like in the evening, yen start to get strong, and next 24 hours there is no yen news, it will continue to drop. Unless there is a news for USD, that will change direction. If not, sometimes the USD news will also come in favor of your yen, short. So it will even drop faster, right? USD getting weaker, and all of a sudden you get the news that yen is getting strong. Then the two forces applying in the same direction, and the pair is going to drop even faster and bigger. Like pound Aussie, instead of 116, it did 137 yesterday, because the news of fundy whatever came in the favor of pound and Aussie. So this is how I wanted to explain. Hope it is clear now. And if you have any more question or anything, that just email me. All right. And I just showed you pound Aussie, nice setup, and then I'll post on the Telegram, and other pairs. USD, I was expecting that it's gonna drop, and it did a little bit before it's gonna move forward. This was the chart, but it went up a little bit more, and then it started to drop. See, I made the thing that is gonna drop, and then one A, two or B is probably gonna come down here. Pound USD started to go up, as I posted on the Telegram that it's gonna go up, and so far a little bit, not much, but it may go all the way here. So that means the USD need to get weaker even more. So if that's the case, then USD yen probably gonna drop even more, right? Maybe it will come down here easily. Yeah. And this is the chart I made on the 27th already, that this is what's gonna happen. What the heck here? Oh, this is the live chart. Okay. All right. So, all right. So bye for now. And like I said, that if you still don't understand, if you have any question about the daily range or the target, how to achieve the target, then just email me and I'll try to explain it again. No problem. All right. So bye for now, and talk to you guys later.